Welcome back to the Blitz. Okay, we had some interesting scores before we went to commercial break. The biggest one I've got right here, Refugio falling to Hitchcock in the season opener.
Golly, I previewed this team, and gosh, we're all rooting for Refugio because we just know they're one of the teams that are going to make it, and hopefully to make it a state and win state. Yeah. And Shiner is really that team that, knocks them out early these days, but to fall
early by their standards, 4th round, not
correct.
Like early.
Correct, exactly, standards, yeah. There we go. But to fall this early to Hitchcock, that is interesting.
So here's
they
the
have
deal
a
with
young
that game.
crew.
So Hitchcock is a good 3-18,
yeah.
But Refugio was favored by 19 points in that game by Dave Campbell. So I'm just putting you on notice, London Pirates, look out, because I know they had a big win yesterday, but Refugio, they ain't going to be
happy. They're
happy.
out for some blood.
They're not going to be happy next week.
But the good thing to remember, though, is it is week 1. It's a non-district game. So if you're going to lose them now. And we just know that Refugio has a lot of things up their sleeve. So we're not we're not ever going to count them out. So.
Jason Herring's going to have them in shape next week, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Three Rivers, a big upset win over Fall City, and they won big in that game, too. So shout out to the Bulldogs out there.
Yeah, you guys making us proud from all the way down the road.
And one other big one, Carroll getting a win, big one over Ed Couch Elsa. The Tigers have now won more games than they did all of last year in week 1. Cal Netherland winning in his debut, huge.
I mean, what a week 1. Like I said, the stars aligned perfectly for most of us in the Coastal Bend, but especially for the Blitz. Yep. Shout out to the Carroll Tigers. That is some good stuff.
And hey, play of the week also coming from CCISD. Let's roll it.
There we go. We have right here Jordan Castillo with the King Mustangs. Who can fly, baby? That was definitely a touchdown, baby. I was at this game, right at my camera. Way to go, Castillo. I know they did not end up winning the game, but like I said, if you're going to lose and that's your only touchdown, hats off. Ain't no one going to talk smack. That is greatness right there.
There you
Beautiful.
go. The Mustangs, Castillo getting on the board there. All right, let's take a look at tomorrow's game. We got one on tap. The Benavides Eagles hosting the CTSA Outlaws, I believe out of the Austin area, I want to say, tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
It looks like we're going to be out there, Chris. Looks like I'm going to be out there, so count on me being out there, y'all.
Coverage of the Benavides Eagles tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. And hey, one more. How about next week on the Blitz? Let's take a look at these matchups. The Battle of the Bridge, Carroll and GP, Bishop and Moody, Rockport, Fulton, and Sinton. That's a big one.
Exactly. And the Refugio in London, like we mentioned, I don't know, London, watch out. Refugio's going to be out for some blood. Chris, week 1 in the books. Here we go.
There you go. All right. Well, that is it. It was a great night, a long night, but week 1 in the books. We got 10 more to go. We will see you next week. Have a great night and a great weekend, everybody.
You've been watching the Friday Night Sports Blitz, the original top-rated high school sports show in South Texas. Proudly sponsored by Clark Optical. See our on-site optometrist today.